What's good, YouTube? Your boy ShoSaga back with another video, and today we getting back with some more, like, kind of not really MCU but Spider-Man stuff, man. I used to love this game, also Spider-Man, because the reason I used to like this game because of the shell shading. It had like really good shell shading, and yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. Like, I can't remember the game too much. I think they had like a lot of different Spider-Man suits, but that's pretty much it. That's all I remember. Okay, man, we back on Awesome Spider-Man. I had to restart the game because my system was being a little bit laggy. All right, man, back on this Marvel thing. Awesome Spider-Man. Let's load it up, man. I think this is the one we get to play Venom and Spider-Man, which is really dope. I think from this game on, I really like Venom as a character. Then I heard about like the Agent Venom stuff, and I really started liking it as a character. Like I said, I'm really a sucker for like shell shaded graphics. Like, I really am. We are player one. That's all we need to be. Also, another thing I didn't point out in the Hulk video. I really love when games give you like the comic book covers, because I feel like that's such an interesting touch. They give you like art of the game. Okay. Venom stuff. They got me fight him right now, bro. He's like a oh, this Spider-Man. Okay, Spider-Man press A to jump out the way, punch and kick. Okay, I wonder who does the voice. So I need to dodge faster than that. This lightning is sharp, boy. It's killing my eyes right now. Okay, I gotta get the beacon. I hate when games start talking to you little by little. Go Tigers. Alright. High speed chase. Like, I love the little comic book shell shaded graphics type thing. Like, is this shell shaded? Is it the name for the art style? Okay. Okay, I pressed the wrong thing. Okay. I wonder who did his voice. Okay, I keep hitting that every single time. What's going on? I really have fond memories of this game. I remember playing it. Blockbuster. Can I not speak today? What's going on? Blockbuster used to be a real thing. Kind of miss it. I don't lie. I died? I feel like I died. Oh, police are here. You might need to get out of here. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, they're dead. You know, I saw one person was like, if you could have any power that you want in the world, what would it be? And they chose to be a Venom symbiote. So like, Venom isn't inherently evil. Oh man. That's why this is Ultimate Spider-Man, so she knows who he is at this point. This is based off the Ultimate Spider-Man storyline. Not the tush. Oh, the lingo for this game is crazy. Even saying lingo is crazy. One thing I love about Spider-Man games that the new one just doesn't have at all. Not gonna lie. New one is like probably one of my favorite games in general. Not even just Spider-Man game. But yeah, Spider-Man game is one thing. I feel like Spider-Man games could be good without actually being good. Like, I could play a Spider-Man game. I'm thinking I'm supposed to bounce on those, but whatever. Spider-Man games could be interesting and kind of fun without actually being really fun. I mean, how do you climb the wall, you idiots? And you really roasted me because I don't know how to climb this wall. You didn't give me no instructions. Okay, there we go. But yeah, like the new Spider-Man game, I feel like just has everything. Like, I love actually playing it. The gameplay itself is so fun that I actually just enjoy playing it over and over again for no reason. I don't even like doing games like that. Press A to jump longer. Cameras in these games used to be atrocious. It might just be a cause of the emulation though. Oh man, this dialogue is something crazy. Can't wait for that next Spider-Man to come out, yo. That is mad weird. Can't remember in this one, does he have like the web slingers that out his arm? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy ShoSaga back with another video, and today, man, I did the intro already. Yeah, this is that type of video. But look, also Spider-Man. What can I say about it, yo? I remember visibly enjoying this game when I was younger, for sure. One thing I do hate about these games, especially old Spider-Man games in general, a lot of these games in general, to be honest, they seem to have some of the worst camera controls I've ever seen in any game ever. And that's also a problem with a lot of the older games. I guess maybe the camera system was a little bit better to my eyes back then, but after seeing like better camera systems, I just feel like maybe, you know, maybe we could have had a better system. I don't know. I mean, I'm judging the old game or whatever. It's not a review of a very old game or anything, so it's like, I don't really care if the camera system is kind of messed up. It's just a simple fact that, like, when playing it kind of curbs your enjoyment of playing a game like that. But this game was fire, and guess what? Like in my other videos, this game was released in 2005, which is crazy. It is crazy how many good games came out in 2005. Like, 2005 was definitely the year for gaming. Alright, so let's read off some stats and talk about the game in general before we get out of here. Ultimate Spider-Man is a 2005 action-adventure video game based on the Marvel Comics character Spider-Man and the comic book of the same name. The game was published by Activision for PlayStation 2, Xbox, Microsoft Windows, Game Boy Advance, GameCube, and Nintendo DS. This was actually on a lot of systems. Like, a lot of systems. Like pretty much every system that was out back then, this game was on. Like even Nintendo DS, which is crazy. I think I remember actually playing the Nintendo DS version, and that's why I got my hate for actually like dealing with games that are like the same game, but they're on a different system, on a weaker system, and they cut out a lot of features. The one thing I love about Switch, just to go on a quick little tangent, is that when you're playing the Switch, there isn't necessarily a lot of features cut out. Switch just doesn't go for games that they know they can't handle. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you're playing the Switch game, it's not gonna be like, oh, this is boring because Switch has cut out everything. No, if they're not strong enough to handle the game in its entirety, they probably won't release it. In my opinion, I think that's just from what I've seen. Yeah, it said right here too. The PlayStation 2 and Xbox versions were developed by Treyarch and are drastically different than the handheld versions were developed by Vicarious Visions. The Windows version support the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox versions developed by Beanox. So this game was just touched by everyone. A limited edition of this game was released for PlayStation 2 and includes additional content such as the making of and a documentary and interview with Stan Lee, the creator of Spiderman. That's actually very interesting. I'm not gonna lie, that's very interesting. This game came out, like I said, in 2005 for all systems, it seems. And this was after the infamous Spider-Man 2. And I ain't gonna lie, I am a big fan of like the actual Spider-Man Ultimate series, like the Ultimate franchise of that. I'm actually a big fan of that. And I feel like those games are pretty interesting, if I do say so myself. I feel like the actual comic books and stuff were interesting. I think I was reading a little bit of them back then, but now I don't really read that much of comics. But like I said, there's not much I can say about this game. I do enjoy the game. I enjoyed it. I played it like a little bit more than you didn't see in the video. If you want to go play it now, you definitely should. I think it's always going to be a great game, regardless of what the camera system has done to me. With that being said, guys, what is your favorite Spider-Man game of all time? Mine's probably has to be Miles Morales, just because of the, not necessarily the representation. I don't want to be that guy, but the fighting system. And it was cool to be, you know, represented in Spider-Man. It was cool to see the newer Spider-Man, Miles Morales, because I think that was like his first game I've ever seen him in. So as a new Spider-Man, that was cool to see. Both Spider-Man games on PS5, PS4 were absolutely immaculate. They were both great games. But with that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and let me know what your favorite Spider-Man game is in the comments below. And I'll see you guys next video.